Hello, my name is Ashley Vogel, and this is for class LOGM 227 Supply Chain Management for Professor Oleski. The mode of transportation that I'm presenting today is the pipeline. The purpose of this type of mode of transportation is to transfer oil, gas, and other types of chemicals and liquid by using just that, pipes. As Trevino goes on to say, these are intricate conduits that make various types of steel in plastic tubes. They're also composed of pumps and meters and com stations. While there are other ways to transport these natural resources and chemicals, according to the U.S. Department of Transportation, these pipelines are the most effective and affordable way to distribute the oil and gas to homes, businesses, and industrial facilities quickly. One fact noted by EIA.gov 2024, in the US, the largest pipeline we have is the natural gas distribution one, and it runs a stunning 3 million miles along the mainland. That's pretty long. I pulled this great map from the EIA website. It really indicates the complexity of the systems. And as you can see, the pipes run all over the US. Please see the map. Is that the US gets 2/3 of their petroleum or crude oil from oil pipelines. That was reported by Day in 2004. And here's a great graphic to illustrate the importance of these petroleum pipelines. I was able to pull this image from the Encyclopedia of Energy in 2004. As you can see, there's 2% from rail, 3% from truck, 27% from water carriers, and we get 68% from pipelines. Pipeline transportation is important to supply chain is because it fuels energy. One of the benefits for the supply chain is how these pipes have the capacity to provide that energy over long distances, and that's why it's safer than alternatives such as rail and tankers, as stated by the U.S. Department of Transportation. How it's important to the supply chain is that it's more cost effective for them and consumers. According to ifsolutions.com, by utilizing the pipeline transportation, that's why it's more environmentally friendly and uses lower amounts of energy to transport them, saving money and reducing their carbon footprint. Something unique about the pipeline transportation mode is the majority of pipelines are privately owned, according to Johnston 2015. This is for several reasons. One being that they're just like huge projects and they take a lot of money to get started. The U.S. Department of Transportation states that this is the reason that private companies can withstand to make the investment, whereas public companies have less access to financing. In addition, private companies have more availability to do projects faster and fix things with better innovation techniques. I mean, think about how long it takes get a road fixed around here. The EIA Gov states that it's easier for them to follow the environmental standards and regulations because they're more targeted towards private entity ownership, as stated by EIA.gov. In a way, our country kind of caters to these privatized institutions taking over that part of the industry. Or learned during the researching of the pipeline is that there are risks and hazards associated with pipelines. According to transportation.gov, these can take the form of toxicity if products get released into the environment. It could impact wildlife, and it could cause explosions and even contaminate the water supply. In addition to environmental factors, it could damage the economy by delaying the natural resources to getting to homes and businesses if issues arise. Good news is they do a good job of mitigating these risks. Job prospects are growing. According to getintooenergy.org 2024, the natural gas jobs account for 3.4 million jobs around the U.S. From the same website, they offer apprenticeship programs that are strong in this field for technicians, pipe fitters, operators, and leadership opportunities. In addition, Indeed.com is showing open job opportunities with higher than average pay for pipe line project leads, technicians, production workers, and operators. In conclusion, these intricate pipelines are conduits to get natural resources from one place to another quickly and efficiently. This form of transportation is an important functionality to homes, businesses, industries, and especially the supply chain. For supply chain specifically, it's a cost-effective way to transport the energy and it's a safer alternative like to trucks and rail, and it's important to reduce costs for customers down the road. We've learned that private companies dominate the ownership of pipelines due to the large investment and favored regulations for them versus the public company. These pipelines are intricate and they carry hazardous liquids over long distances easily. The job prospects are growing and offer opportunities for over 3.4 million Americans with more jobs and better wages for the average market.